Sorry.
Raphael,
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
Back here with Fire Emblem Three Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins Only run. Last time was so freaking great, dude. That was awesome. I'm so happy. We absolutely thrashed that mission. Claude was in amazing form. Can you imagine how hard this would have been if I didn't ever realize that Claude's personal lets him move through people? It's so useful, dude. And it's time to head to the palace. So we can't take too long counting our blessings. This palace mission, which is a bit different from the Azure Moon version, the version that happens on this run and another route. It's shorter than the Azure Moon run because the Azure Moon run is the finale, whereas this is not. I think it's easier. I imagine it's easier because to me, Azure Moon's final map is like one of the hardest in the game. It's almost definitely the hardest final map, but one of the hardest maps, period, I would have said. Because there's a lot of long-range monsters, and a lot of reinforcements, and stupid, silly rules that are poorly explained. And this one's not quite that bad. There's a sort of quasi-optional objective that I'd like to fulfill, but I probably won't be able to because it'll be hard. But
Edelgard is probably looking down on us from somewhere in that castle.
I wonder if she's panicking or just smiling smugly.
The latter doesn't really sound Edelgard-ish. Although neither does the former, really.
From this point on, she'll be giving it her all, too. Expect her to be tougher than the last time we fought.
And the last time we fought, I guess you don't remember because I used time travel. But she whooped us pretty bad.
This battle will settle things once and for all. We'll attack as soon as everyone is ready.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Oh.
Is that you, Dedu?
Hi.
I heard the Alliance's army had entered the city. I've been searching for you ever since.
Nice to see you again. How long have you been in Enbar?
I arrived not long after the battle at Gronder Field.
Oh, you've been here forever.
To kill Edelgard.
Okay.
Well, if you want to fight alongside
That's kind of what
us,
we're doing.
We'd be more than happy to have you.
We fight for different objectives. I swore to offer Edelgard's head to His Highness.
Sure, but if you hang back with us, then we all have better chances of getting that.
Should I fail, I will have no choice but to entrust that mission to you. This is the information I have gathered during my time in hiding here. It includes details about the inside of the castle.
Okay. Thanks, Stu.
I appreciate this, but what do you plan to do? Don't tell me you plan to go alone.
I've done what I came here to do. Farewell.
He basically just said, all right, I won't tell you.
Hey, wait! He's gone. He's just as hard to understand as his liege was.
Yeah. So about that optional objective I was talking about. That was sweet of him to give us the
Time has
intel anyway.
finally come, my friend.
I guess he's memorized
Once
it.
we win this fight, the Empire will fall.
What will become of Fodlan?
What will become of it? Well, that's for us to decide, isn't it?
Yeah, but not alone, right?
Odd as it sounds, I believe the forces responsible for destroying Fodlan are also responsible for protecting the livelihood of its citizens.
Are you referring to us there, the forces responsible for destroying Fodlan? Because I guess that makes sense.
Everything, even the land itself, has been harmed by the chaos of war. Restoring it will be no easy feat. To do that,
That's
the
for sure.
first thing we need to think about is a new ruling system for all of Fodlan.
We should probably think about this, like, after we've sieged the palace, though, right? I mean, I guess we're just having this conversation while we're resting up or whatever. It's just a trebuchet or whatever in the background. We could unify Fodlan as one nation.
As usual, we're on the same page.
Is that as
I was
usual?
thinking the same thing. Even if the Alliance lords and any remaining influential nobles were to divide up dominion of all of Fodlan, they would simply pursue their own interests.
This would
Another war
happen
would be inevitable.
Another 100 years down the line.
That's why there needs to be a powerful ruler who stands above them all and unifies Fodlan as one nation.
But you and I are immortal, ostensibly, and someday we'll die, and then someone else will come into power, and inevitably I think they'll split again. Down the line, don't you think? You should be that ruler, Claude.
If it means I can lead Fodlan to a better future, I wouldn't mind that at all.
But
My dreams await in a future where Fodlan is no longer ravaged by war. There are things I want to see with you someday. I'll keep thinking about the best way to achieve that goal.
yeah, we'll give it some more thought after all this.
Whatever we decide to do, we can't do it until we defeat the Empire.
I concur.
Fodlan can't welcome a new dawn until we win the war. Let's prepare as best we can.
But you'll have our most elite people in there, we imagine, so gotta be a bit careful. I'll continue saving to this temporary file until I get a chance to do a head count in the menu can see that I didn't let anyone die. Ooh, we're getting one of these. It would be kind of nice if at the end of a mission, kind of like in Path of Radiance, it told you, here's what happened, people died and whatnot.
Conclusion of the crossing roads.
So I didn't have to save it to an extra file until I got a chance to check, because my memory sucks.
On the streets of the Imperial capital, Alliance forces crush Edelgard's army and take up the perimeter of the Imperial palace.
We didn't exactly do that. I said we took down like 2 important people.
And to free Rhea from her clutches.
Who's prepared? Were we all feeling prepared? I think that street mission would have been harder than this palace mission, because they have fewer tricks up their sleeve in this one, and it's a smaller map and stuff.
Is everyone ready? The objective of this battle is to defeat Edelgard and rescue Rhea. According to the information Dedue gave us, the throne room is directly north of the castle's main entrance. It's safe to assume that's where Edelgard is.
It's safe to assume Dedue wasn't lying through his teeth. I don't want to kill Edelgard.
She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable.
Okay, good. As long as we agree.
That all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that.
I guess you're right.
If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her.
Yes, I seem to learn this about you, Claude.
You and everyone here prepare yourselves to do the same.
I'll probably mention it a bit later, but
I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are prepared.
it is something I like about Claude, that even though we're reliably assured he's a good guy and is as good interest at heart, he's more than willing to use violence to achieve his ends. And I like that they usually avoid shying away from that. Not that, I mean, most of the characters in this game are the same way. They're all killers. Anyway.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake. I have been prepared for this my whole life.
Captain Gerald taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness. One must cast aside their doubts before fighting.
The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else. I shall be prepared.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she took one look at my overstuffed muscles and surrendered in tears then and there.
To be fair, that would be the funniest ending the writers could have come up with.
I really hope that Edelgard will yield.
Me too.
Edelgard is a stubborn one. I don't think she's likely to surrender.
Isn't there some fan theory that Edelgard and Hilda used to date because she always comes out with random little tidbits like this, that it's like, how would you know that? You never spoke at the academy.
Goddess, please protect us.
I'll fight with all I got to save Lady Rhea.
Rescuing
Thanks,
Lady
Cyril.
Rhea is my dearest wish. We must prevail no matter what it takes.
In the name of the Knights of Ceros, we'll bring the hammer down on the Imperial Army.
Satisfied yet, boy? Everyone made up their minds a long time ago.
He was just checking. Give him a break. It's a big battle.
Let's get started. We're yours to command, my friend.
Oh, goody. It's pressure. Leave it to me.
Everyone, take your positions. The battle is upon us.
Here we go. Deep breaths, everyone. Our hearts will beat as one today. No, wait. Nope, that's my footsteps. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. Forests, for instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to advantageous terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. What now? There is no advantageous terrain. I'm pretty sure we don't get to go to the garden in this bit. Right. Okay, so the map isn't actually made smaller as such. But in Azure Moon, you start like down here. Right, okay. So we can go to the garden. Interesting. Now, so when we were doing this in Azure Moon, I tried to block off the reinforcements that come from these stairs by putting someone here, but I think you have to do it here. I don't know if there are reinforcements that come from the stairs in this mission also. I guess we're about to find out. Victory condition is just to beat Edelgard. Oh, she's standing over there in her golden armor and everything. Oh, just Emperor, huh? With unparalleled defense, Edelgard appears as an unstoppable force in the legendary armor of the Adrestian Emperor. Neat! Surely it's been modified for her, since the legendary armor of the Adrestian Emperor, the first Adrestian Emperor, was some old dude named Wilhelm. Oh, her strength is 50. Sorry, Raphael. She wins that one. Right, a fierce force here, and she does have Raging Storm here as well, but unlike before, she won't chase us out of the starting zone by the look of it. Does have counterattack, and one hell of a crit chance, so Happy... But she's not too fast, so if Happy came in there with, like, the Levin sword, that might not be a bad move, because Happy might be able to find a way to double her, and she can't risk the crit. And 86 minus 40, whatever, won't be enough to kill her. I think Happy will be an excellent force in this battle here, but we have to get up there first, which, by the way... I'm not sure what much to say about this one. I think there's gonna be a bit of trial and error here, because we don't know where enemies show up reinforcement-wise and such, so on and so forth. There are locked doors in between us and them, but we've all got lock touch, so it doesn't actually matter all that much. I think we try and play this one slow and steady. Oh, how many people do I get? 11, so we're leaving one person behind again. By the way, before we carry on... 12, we got everyone. Okay, cool. So I can start saving to our actual file one over here now. Again, just out of curiosity, if we head to the battle select screen, what's the description for this place since it's just level? It's just level's only 38, so it only went up by 1. After turning through Endbar, it's finally time to storm the Imperial Palace. Your intention is to confront Edelgard, bring an end to the war, and locate Rhea, whose whereabouts remain unknown. Confrontation at the palace. Let's do it. Oh wow, it is happening canonically on the same day as the last one, so they really didn't have any time to rest. Poor everyone. So once again, we have 11 people. We're leaving one person behind. It seems unwise to leave any of our mages behind, as we have a lot of bulky physical people here who magic would be effective against, monsters included. They have pretty poor res. Giant demonic beast. Is this the first time we fought these in this route? A mammoth bipedal demonic beast. This creature is robust with powerful physical strength. Oh, right. There is a reason for why I would want to avoid taking this slow and steady, so I might try and rush as well, but we might not be able to manage this optional objective I keep alluding to that will become clear in a moment. Anyway, we might be leaving behind Ignatz again because I don't think our support will be too crucial here, nor Stride necessarily, although it might be. Stride, yeah, Stride is very often useful. I probably shouldn't leave that behind. Hilda with her axe stuff. Oh wait, do I have enough to repair her bow? Yes, I do. We might be comfortable leaving Catherine, although there are a handful of axe people. Oh, well, there are only like 4. Of course, Edelgard is included in that. Speaking of, what's her accuracy like? Assuming she's not using Raging Storm. Yeah, because if second she uses Raging Storm, I'm pretty sure we lose, basically. I don't think anyone will tank that, except maybe Claude with his dodge. So in theory, if we give Claude 11 sword, what's his magic? 15 plus 9 is 24 plus Swordfarer brings to 29. Sorry, what did I say? 15 plus 9 is 24, plus 5 is 29. Yes, that's what I meant. And does this give him any magic? Oh, it actually takes his magic down by 2, so it'd be 27. Her res is 34, so he wouldn't be able to do anything with 11 sword. Because his Astral Knights are helping him out here, he will be able to do... Could do damage with other stuff, though, so... Odao would bring his attack power down to 50, but she doesn't have... Her crit avoidance is only 37. So she's not immune to crits. I don't think her battalion protects her from crits. Everything but Faith has some level in it. It's actually pretty funny. Like when she was at the monastery, she learned a bit of archery, a bit of fist fighting, but never did she deign to learn this. Wow, she hasn't been emperor for too long, I guess, because she hasn't got the class mastery yet. Her charisma is 61. Damn. That's a leader right there. I could have Claude start rushing the boss just to try and go for a quick takedown, and that would help fulfill my optional objective. We'd be skipping out on a lot of experience and treasure, but I might even go for it if it means that optional objective. How much money would it cost to replenish all my battalions? 537 gold. We can surely sell something to get that much. Oh, I still haven't decided who I'm swapping out. Right, I said Catherine, I think. Let's get in here. Sorry, Catherine. Let's get Claude and Cyril up to B as well. Drag Hanneman along with Lysithea, and bring Shamir with Petra. Chapter 20, Conclusion of the Crossing Roads. It's gonna probably take a few tries, this one. I don't imagine we'll get this on the first go. But I'm ready and willing. I don't know whose silver sword this is, but it's no one's now. It's Anna's. Because I need to replenish my damn battalions. Oh. I was assuming that the Bridget Hunters were lower on durability, or endurance, so last mission or whatever, no, a few episodes ago, I was all like, oh, it's weird that it didn't ask me to replenish them when I de-equipped them, but they didn't have anything to replenish. I guess that's probably because Claude didn't get hit when he had them deployed. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Ooh, Claude's training sword could go for repair, actually. I should have done that before spending my money on other things. Oh, he's got just enough. Good, okay. Let's get on into it and see how we do. We're gonna have to do some pretty offensive playing first off here.
Into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables over. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
See, like I was saying, neither panicking nor smiling smugly.
Than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go!
Let's go right now! I don't know why Hilda's standing out in front.
Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
No, we don't. Don't be silly, Claude. We're all supreme locksmiths at this point. So I guess the only way, if I were charging everyone forward here to keep everyone safe, would be to throw a gambit out on... I don't know. Getting rid of all of them would be a pretty tough sell. I'm sort of torn, because there's this objective that I want to fulfill. Well, I guess, depending on how I fulfill it, no. Well, it depends. No, that does kind of put it... The objective in question... Alright, this is getting really stupid talking about it like this. Dedue shows up from around here at some point and rushes straight for Edelgard and usually dies. So it would be kind of nice to save him. You don't get anything for saving him, I don't think, but it just would be nice. But even if I took out all the other enemies in this room, he would then go for Edelgard and she would kill him, I'm pretty sure. So I basically would have to just beat Edelgard. What I should probably do then is look up if these chests are worth Dedue's life. I mean, you know what? He's an adult. We tried to get him to join us. He's made his own choice. To a degree, I have to let him. But also, if I can stop him from doing something idiotic, I would like to. Oh, there's a giant shell in one of the chests, which I do want for Happy. Oh, actually, normally, so I was saying before that I thought Dorothea was in that previous mission, but on this route, Dorothea and Petra actually spawn in here. I guess maybe this would be Dorothea. You know what? I want the giant shell for Happy. The other stuff isn't must-have, I don't think. And as we've seen, Happy is more than excelling as a tank anyway, so I think I'm gonna play for saving Dedue rather than going for the goods. I'll just feel better about myself as a person if I do that. Okay, so what we really want to mark is anyone with like long-range magic and stuff. We're already pretty over-leveled and we'll have a chance to get even more levels as this next mission goes on. And like I said, I think we're through kind of the hard part of this route, by my account. But the foes here are no joke. Now in Verdant, Azure Moon rather, when you got in here, they spawned in like 3 people with long-range magic from like over here. And over here. Let's hope it's not that way this time. Statue of Great Emperor Wilhelm. This terrain cannot be crossed. Wow, it's a huge statue. Holy crap, that's a massive statue. Dude. Oh yeah, I always forget that this first bit's like outside. We're only inside when we're like right here. Is this building just like one big throne room and that's all? Oh no, well this is like the top floor I guess we're at. There's a whole bunch more to it, really. It's kind of funny when you look at it like this, because it's like, oh, they're all like, this looks normal. They're all just kind of like standing here on patrol. But then you zoom in and actually see what's going on. It's like, this like group of 12 people are just sitting here in a room right in front of the stairs being like, second someone comes over there, they're gonna get it. Wow, Edelgard, your palace is looking a little like it's seen better days. Are we sure this place isn't gonna like crumble around us? Oh, these aren't actually supporting the roof. Beautiful ceiling though. Sorry, excuse me, you're in my way of my view of the ceiling. You, have some teeth on ya. Alright, enough messing around. I think Petra's Gambit here is not a horrible opener. Oh, we needed help with that. So, Hoppy, Ignatz, and Claude are friends with Petra, so let's have one of them be nearby to help with this. Maybe he 11 swords. This one, it's not a very useful move if he doesn't get a lethality, but it helps him support Petra in stunning these 4, so it's far from useless. And maybe if I put Claude here and, man, he's not really, I guess I could have someone swap him. I should really be marking everyone in his back room as well, so I know I'm being attacked from behind. You could do some useful stuff here, but they also will have someone else who manage that, I think, so we can have you take your turn to swap Claude up to help melee. This is probably fine. If he gets a lethality, this is bad, but the odds of that are not amazing. So let's give it a go, because if we can speed this along while still giving Petra her target, that's the best play, I think. Surely between the two of them, it's up at like 70 now, and we'll have much better chances. Yeah, I'll go for that. I'll assist you. Let's hope this plane doesn't go amiss. Nice, okay. I probably would have restarted if it went wrong, to be honest with you, since we only just started, really. Okay. Nice level, Shamir.
Grow as strong as I can.
So we can stun 3 of them, take out 1 of them. Now we're just worried about... so can we stay out of your range as we carry on here? Yeah, we kind of can. Because the trick is the heroes tend to be pretty fast, and they have Vantage and Desperation. So they're all about hitting lots. If you 11 sword, that might not be a horrible way to start this off, Happy, and probably not going to get like absolutely obliterated by any of this. I would not get doubled by you. So actually, I could probably swap myself over Marianne if she goes and does something like this. Well, actually, I don't even have to stay there, right? Because I can canter out of the way. But I guess that'll be what I do. Is I move you out of the way and then I get over here to help with the rest of this. Still need to... We're close to taking you down. Wow, we've done a number on your battalion. Lauren's pretty tanky. If he got doubled by this one, it's 57 and 57 to his defense of 26. So 37, 31, and 31 is only 62. So he will survive that.
Shall we?
I say we give it a go. Yeah! And I don't think they had much of a crit chance on them. Their soldiers withdrew, did they? Oh, thank goodness, I calculated this right. So now just between the bunch of us here, let's just try and bring you down. That's a good finisher, so let's just have Hilda start like so. Lethality, nice work.
Never let your guard down.
So I could have Raphael run in here and risk the magic coming out on him. It's not really worth it, is it? Well, what's their accuracy like? On Claude it's 12, and with his dodge is 118. That means they have 130 with their ballista. It's a little more accurate than the magic they have on hand. So what's the chance of Raphael dodging that? Like 10%, and then like a 20% here. Neither of those are really worth it. Well, how much damage would you take? Your res is 17. You'd be doing 30 to Claude, whose res is 18. So it'd be doing 31 to you. That might be worth it, because I assume once we go forward here, people are going to start, like, filing in behind us. A few good strides, and we'll get up there to Edelgard and bring it down, though. Not sure why it is that if I put Raphael there, this one does not try and shoot him. Seems like they would, right? I mean, I imagine they actually will, but I don't know why it's not telling us that they will, is what I'm getting at. Raphael, go there. Let's see how this goes for us. I don't really know what the state is with everyone else coming over here or not. Fire up on Claude, dodges naturally. You go out on Lawrence, hit him with 231s, he's fine. Well, he's not, he's been better, but... Oh, no one else is coming down. Okay, so it's very much like a kind of mission where...
How Dedue's doing. I hope I get to see him again.
Me too. It is the kind of mission where only the enemies that whose range you're standing in are really coming after you. Good to know. In which case, maybe we can take a little bit of time here before opening that palace door. Lethality, nice one.
Too close for my liking.
Just to clear out this room. Stride, by the way, gives you how many more movements? 5. So if I had someone open the door and then strode Claude, he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish. Or 11, maybe we can get this far, and then next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 be fighting her already. But like I was saying, I think Happy will be good for getting like starting damage, and then Claude finishes off with like a sword dance or something. Her dodge isn't all that, right? Does the throne give you... Why does the throne give you a 40% dodge? Oh, Fire Emblem logic. What about... She's not even on the throne. What is this, carpet enchanted? Jinkies. Well, it'll be rough, but as long as we get like 3 or 4 people up there, we'll figure out something, I imagine. We'd probably want to all attack on our turn, because on her turn she gets Raging Storm. That said, I don't actually know if she will move once we start fighting her. That could be. I think it's not time yet, though. I think we'd rather get like right around here before striding and getting like 6 of us up in there at once. I think that would be the play. So I say we try and bring down some more enemies in this room first. It's going to step us into the range of the ballista, but oh wait, that was dumb, because Leona's going to get hit by the ballista. Wait, why did I do that way? Uh-oh. Well, that was profoundly dense, but anyway, Soul Blade on this. Ooh, low chances to hit. I guess this would have been Petra before, given the ridiculous speed we're seeing here. They've almost got as much dodge as Claude. They have as much dodge as Claude. Holy crap. We made our match here. Fortunately, Ignots has a pretty excellent accuracy, so maybe a break shot. Oh my god, Ignots with a 0% chance to hit? That's so cursed. Why is this the hardest turn in the game? Poppy's got some good accuracy, right? Well, I probably actually better do it with a Gambit, to be honest. At least start with a Gambit. Stun them and lower their dodge chance a bit and all. Maybe Claude comes at them now with an Assassinate or some such. Yeah, you've got decent chances to hit that. And with someone else's, now that you're supporting someone else, they'll have an easy time. Enough. Let me just swap Leonie all the way out of this, because I'm idiotically got her almost killed. Someone with a curve shot would be the best way to take this down, probably. There we go. Please don't miss that. Yeah. Silver Sword Assassinate, it's not a bad chance. Oh! It hurts so much more when they're dodging us instead of me dodging them. Is this what it felt like for them this whole route? Listen, you need to get out of here post-haste. I said go away! Oh, you get advantage, I forgot. Nice one. Yeah, that almost went poorly. I always seem to forget that.
This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
Ah, don't worry, Hanneman. Just focus on getting strength next time, please. 2% chance? No. 26% chance? We have to try. It was worth a try.
I'm feeling good about this.
Hey, at least you got your Inexhaustible you can use now. And just bring Leonie out of that range. I'm probably going to have to do this again, though. They're probably going to kill Petra. Right to guess. Oh, yeah, people are coming up from the south now. So we gotta... now would be the time to not slow down. Now would be the time to open the door and keep running. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ow, pain, ungroovy, etc. Ah, good thing I didn't get hit by the other thing first. Oh, because Assassin's probably gonna go after me, huh? Oh, this one goes. Oh god, I got hit by both bullet artillery. Ouch. Well, that was just a silly turn. So again, from here, I'll keep his lethality on them because that was pretty sick. You don't need to do that, though. I guess you could go for the other Ashes and Dust. That's not a horrible move. But none of your people who are supporting you on this one now, unfortunately. Except Shamir, I guess. This is probably bad for me if I mess it up. Can I punch it before they get a chance to kill me? Nah.
Why not?
Because I'm not good at it. Man, even this person's physical defense is pretty high. I can't believe we outnumber them like 3 to 1. I'm having trouble with this. It's funny, for assassins, none of us are like extremely accurate. Well, Leonie should be because high dex. But she dies. I am gonna... Oh, how many is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That doesn't work. 5, 6... I can at least get on over to one side. That's probably better. I'm gonna go for that. Oh, and actually in that case, I better put the bow on. Such that I'm helping whoever goes to shoot in the assassin next. So I'll do this again. I think this is what I did last time. But I'll move it back over here now. So I'm still supporting against the assassin. I think we probably want to open the door this turn so we don't have to waste a turn doing it next time. Now with my help, Leonie's doing way higher, 100% chances here, so I could have her chance something like this, although she then loses a lot of health. Well, it's only 5 health from the actual Curse of Shia sword, but we also probably want to save some uses of it. How much does this assassinate again? Is it 5? Yeah, it is. Go for it! Because you're only going to take 5 damage from it, and we might use one more assassinate before this, right? But not much more if we're going to be rushing towards the end here. Probably Raphael punching this one is a somewhat sensible move. Time for seconds!
Can't afford to lose.
I'm impressed.
Now, Sniper can reach anyone who goes too close here, so if I am going to have someone unlock the door, it's going to have to be someone evasive. Petra makes some sense. Well, I guess I could do it with Claude. No, but we could have him get even farther this one turn if I do it with him, I guess is my thought process. My subconscious thought process that I was thinking. It is going to be tricky if I have him lure like everyone all at once, though, to get anyone else through, because not everyone can just walk straight through people. Claude, that's a you special. I can assault troop this one. Well, they're going to go after Petra, right? Oh yeah, actually that would kind of suck. Let's not have that happen. Sniper going out is also kind of lame, but I think it's probably a necessary evil as it stands. Oh shoot, I didn't have Claude alert stands there. That was kind of dumb. These people are going to have chances to hit him now. He'll be fine. Anyway, if there is some way to get Claude a takedown here, I guess I could try. Right, we could try for it to get him the sword dance crit, like I was trying to do on the Death Knight earlier. If we did manage to stride, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just need him one square further, so I could... If we kill it next turn, have someone kill this person, swap him forward, and then stride us all, he could be fighting her this next... on that very turn. And so his attack power would be 50, 51, and then plus a third of his dex, so 61 minus 50 because she also gets 5 defense, so it would be 11, so a crit of that actually wouldn't be enough to take her out. I might have to have Raphael like rally his strength, and we probably have to have someone else up there as well. So it'll probably have to wait like one more turn, but it's not impossible. Because whoever else it has to be, they don't have to necessarily get right up there. So it's okay if they take like a slightly roundabout route, I suppose. Anyway, that's neither here nor there at the moment. But really, if we got everyone like right around here and then got a stride out, we'd probably be able to manage it one way or the other. 11 sword that. Someone else should be able to finish it off with something pretty easily. Ideally with from range, that we're not mucking about getting vantage and stuff. Happy we want as close to the top as possible, because I think she's going to be our... With her ability to not get critted and her high defense, I think she's going to be one of our most important people in this. I'll give a try at zapping that. Nice, that'll help for sure. We want Ignatz somewhat close by here. We don't want him in range of both artilleries, probably. So maybe from here makes a little more sense. 11 sword that with his good accuracy.
I took care of it.
Good stuff. I didn't equip Claude with sword crit, actually, now that I think about it. That would have been a really useful skill for this, wouldn't it? More than lethality. Damn it, because he just got his sword to S. So sword crit plus 10 would help with this a lot. Bugger. We'll find a way. If we run out of all our pulses then, and then we die, then I guess we can try that then. Alright, so Sniper plus 2 artillery is going out on Hilda sucks. As it stands though, Sniper and Artillery are going out on... Oh no, Artillery is going out on me. Can this one reach Raphael? Oh, they can and they will. Oh boy, probably don't want him there. I'll just have her swap him to the side. Let's have her put on something more defensive there, because there's no need for her to have the 11 sword just yet. If this goes after her, they're stupid. This one's gonna go after her. Oh shoot, and then the Sniper that's the same problem. Well, let's just hope she dodges that. Let's hope enough people dodge enough things.
I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far.
Yeah, that was clear.
I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations.
That's very polite. I mean, you did very much seem like you thought you were going to win at Kronder.
Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
So that means everyone's going to start rushing towards us, I suppose. Oh, they do spawn extras. That one doesn't have, like, bolting or anything, do they? Let's hope not.
So close.
Okay, there could well be a way through here. If they're all going to rush us at once, then at least we know where they all stand. So I think that basically means everyone is coming towards us now. Well, that does mean they're clumping up at the front here, which could be very useful for us in some ways. Fire orb hits Hilda. Ouch. Oh, that monster's getting out of the way for us. That's kind of nice. Ooh, she dodged that. Thank you. See, this goes out on Marianne. Oh, well, I didn't think she was still in the range of that. Well, damn. Okay, let me just play this out, though. Hi, Dedue! You're the person I'm trying to save by rushing to this boss quickly.
Must press on.
Right, because the second they come after him with this, it's over. So I would have to win this turn if I were trying to save Dedue. I don't know that it's actually possible with the way we've set this up now. I know we lost Marianne, then this can't, Hilda rather, this can't stand, but just to play this out for a moment. Try and bring this one down so that we can play this out for a moment, if you would, Leonie.
Nice try.
Ah! Listen, you. Whatever. Get this out of your system and then get out of here.
I've got no time for mercy.
Hey, man, that's lovely, but I'm gonna have to pulse this, okay? So calm it down a minute. So if I do this like this, oh, but this is really done the way I've done this because I can't hit happy with it now. Oh, that doesn't hit Claude either. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Raphael, stand here. Oh, this doesn't hit Hoppy anyway, so I don't know why I'm trying to save Hoppy. Oh, this isn't hit Claude either? Oh, this hits everyone I'm trying to hit. Okay. So Happy, yeah, with all the skirting around people we're doing here, she won't be able to get far enough that I'm, like, to where I'm trying to get her. Again, solely for the purposes of hearing this out, just so I can see if I'm missing anything obvious. What are Claude's chances here? Because maybe what the play is grab him the Cursed Ashaya sword and like start this again, but give him a... Well, actually, this one gives him a fair bit of physical attack, so that's pretty good. There's something to this, especially if Raphael were to gambit him. Odao Plus also has 1 extra damage. How's the Cursed Ashaya sword stack up to all that? 14 damage. Okay, so if I gave Claude this, maybe fuss with his battalion a bit. Actually, I probably don't even need to back out of the mission, really, do I? I can just do this turn again, this last turn again. So getting as far as... the point where I think I messed it up. Petra took action. So if I'm I'm deciding now that I'm pretty sure I don't want to try and I'm gonna try and get Claude to one turn her with the Cursed Ashaya sword. Well, hang on, sorry. Let me math that out, but I think that's what we're about to do here. So with the Wo Dao sword dance. Oh, I could even have like Ignatz. Oh, no, Ignatz won't be able to get rally his dex. Oh, Happy can rally dex. That'll be useful. Oh, sorry, sword dance increases by charisma, not dex. Don't be stupid. So with his Unforged Wo Dao, it was this. So if we're giving him +6, well, rally does how much? +4 from this and +6 from the other thing, then that goes up from a 15 to a 25, right? Which times 3 is only 75. Oh, yeah, yikes. How the hell will we get that last 1 damage? Let's start by not thinking about that. We'll play it out as it stands. Because maybe I've counted that slightly wrong, or they round it differently than I'm expecting or something. I was pretty lucky the last time that I had you get this Soul Blade without dying from the advantage, so let's not risk that again. Let's just live and sort it. Hamming against this level again. Want Ignatz to be pretty close for this. Not close enough that he gets destroyed by the artillery, though. Little worried about Raphael here. 31 plus 21 is 51, and Poison Strike does a 5th of someone's health, which a 5th of 63 is what? 12, they run it up to 13. So 51 plus 13 is 64. He would die. I don't think there's anything I can do to fix that as it stands, though. I'm not sure. I'm going to have Marianne tank the ballista over here. I don't know why I feel like that will help. Does your thing make enemies... deal extra damage, not take less. Oh, okay, deal 3 extra damage, so if there's some way to get Hilda up there to help Claude, but I don't think there is. We're only barely getting him up there. Okay, let's see how this goes. I feel like I'm missing something that will make this us obviously lose here, but I think probably Raphael will go down after the Poison Strike takes effect. But there is a way to manage to futz this with Claude, and I'm thinking, looking at the rest of this mission, and looking at the possibility to do dying, I think I would probably rather have Claude just veto it. Could be a lot of XP and some neat little effects for us. Oh, they're doing the arrow next, so... Oh, shucks, but then the ballista's gonna come after him because they did this one first. Damn it. Oh, they have 100% to hit. Bugger! It didn't even pan over to him. Rude. Okay, so we don't want Raphael there doing that, at least not with that set of gear. We'd rather him down here. Oh yeah, that's a much better choice for a plethora of reasons anyway. It is working out.
Keep it up.
So we do this again. We get Claude up here to gambit them in aid of avoiding this one killing Petra.
Watch this.
Watch this. If I had him do it from down here and just gambited both of them, that would have been better for a few reasons, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Oh, I still have to have someone swap him anyway. So I probably should have done it from here. Anyway, something to do next time. Zap!
Steady now.
And we want Iggy up here ASAP. Powie.
No mercy.
Oh shoot! I just put him in the range of the damn ballista, didn't I? No, I didn't. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I think we probably survived this the way it is. Go for that and miss. That's all right. I have Marianne tank the ballista again. I don't know why I keep feeling this is the right move to do. I guess because we're not likely to have her do much anything else that will risk her health in this. Whereas Hoppy might have some other use with his high movement range so far and everything. Let me just skip through this. Just do we all survive or not? Okay, we're fine. Good. That's what I figured. Right. So the things that need to happen. Raphael needs to rally. Oh wow, I should really orchestrate this differently. Raphael needs to rally Claude. Strength. You need to pass him the Ashaya sword. Ignos needs to stride everyone in this sort of region. We need to take down 2 people here and then have someone swap him forwards that he gets far enough. That all seems very doable to me. Happy's low on health because she tanked some stuff, I imagine. It was probably the sniper and the ballista. Okay, so people who are back here, we need to swap Raphael forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's already far enough. Okay, so we just need to get rid of these 2 now. Maybe start with that. Oh, Leone should probably just give him the Curse of Shia sword. I'm gonna train shot the one who's back here and hang out here to help whoever's going for this. Just give him the Curse of Shia sword over Surely Inexhaustible, and then swap him up. Anything else I'm forgetting there? I don't think so. Hilda, give us the old flunk.
Don't get used to this.
And now pass him the Curse of Shia sword and over the concoction, I guess. Rally his strength. Ooh! Battleground Cafe. Oh, it's also just strength +4. I thought it was strength +6 for some reason. Anyway,
I'll try.
Oh, we still need to hit the stride. Oh, it's fine. Ignos can do that pretty easily here. So he'd better do it first, just in case. I don't know how this works. No, it would have hit that square anyway, but it doesn't actually matter which order it happens. So stride now. Thanks. And now you swap him up. Let's give it a whirl. Yeah, that isn't enough. It's still only 25, as I did calculate. I just thought I was hoping I calculated it wrong. What will we do to fix that? I guess you'd have to have a different battalion, basically. Is there anything else we can do? Anyone else? Other way to rally him or give him more strength? Nah, it's a shame, but it's going to be faster if I just back out of this and fix this. But I think that seems like a play. We'll be able to spare most of the Imperial soldiers and to do this way, and I'm very happy with that. Ooh. Is there any possibility that the Battleground Cafe doesn't count as a rally strength, so you could do that and have Raphael rally if I gave the Battleground Cafe to someone else? Such that he would get double the rallyage? And then I wouldn't even have to swap him off his nice battalion. Let's just play that, see if that's how that works here. First of all, let's also grab him his sword crit over lethality. Just give that to Leone for the moment so I can see if this is how it works. Right, so rally strength it goes up to 34, and Battleground Cafe.
Well done.
It stays at 34. It just counts as one. If it's rallied, it's rallied. There's no doubling up on that. Okay, good to know. So I do have to also give him a battalion that does more physical attack, which will tank his crit somewhat. So basically, I need to get his attack power up to 76 with Sword Dance, which incidentally is how much health she actually has, isn't it? It is. That's a funny coincidence. But then 76 minus 5 from the throne, 45 from her physical defense brings it down to 26, which times 3 is 78. Which is just enough to bring her down. So what we did do is give him a battalion that focuses his... man, this walking through people is so useful. We need a bit more physical attack, and ideally would have a bit more accuracy and crit too. Here we go, Gonal Valkyries. Lowers his dodge by 20 though, so he's not quite the dodge tank he was, but still pretty up there. Anyway, so you can take the Battleground Cafe back now, because we don't... turns out that plan was a bust. And as that leaves Leone with none of them, grab one that has high crit. Alliance Master Archers, sure. And let's get that a Shia Sword into his inventory over the Wodao, I guess. I could sacrifice his evasion even a bit more in favor of like an accuracy ring or a crit ring, but then we're really getting into the territory of he could easily die from stuff. Well, he can alert stance until the time is right, I suppose. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab him a... accuracy ring is only plus 10. Crit ring is plus 5. That's probably more value. Well, actually, I guess in the long run, probabilistically speaking, the accuracy ring would be worth more here. Sorry about it, Iggy. I'm going to have a hell of a time setting this all back after. Alright, have I done everything I can now to improve his accuracy, his chances of getting a crit here, improve his chances of doing damage here, and having high accuracy here? I think I basically have. It might take a few tries yet, because the RNG on getting Edelgard there is not certain. We have like a 60 or 70% chance of landing even with this, I wager. But it's such a short lead up to that, even though I've spent an hour on this mission already. The lead up is not that difficult. It's only like 2 turns of fussing around, getting everyone up to this door. And then we're there. So I liked my plan that I had up front of, oh, I marked the wrong person. I was like, why did this ballista suddenly, or artillery, suddenly get so much shorter? I'm gonna just stand here without, like, I suppose I could Sublime Creator Sword this one to still be helping with that. I'll take a lot of damage that way. I'll stand here with this, so that, oh, well that's a little awkward the way I've done that, because now she has to do it from back here, but she can still help with that. Nope, that was done. Let me start again. Well, we're not going to use that many pulses for anything. No, screw it. Just start again. Don't be dumb. It's the first thing I did. I'll just stand here with my alert stance on. I'll have Ignat's Levin Sword this one a little. And now Petra going here and having this is a pretty good chance. Landed it. Shamir gets a level. I think we said that adjutant levels, for whatever reason, are always consistent. So we stunned 4 people there. We have a lot less to worry about this turn all of a sudden. Cause Dow just down at 82, which is pretty upsetting. But I mean, that's still pretty good. It's just not like he... yeah, he might have trouble... He might have to swap him twice, if because I probably won't be able to have him just like hang out here and survive all this stuff like he did before. Happy, since this is a tough side to be on with that hero lurking around, why don't you pull one of these? It actually lets you cover this spot such that Marianne can do this, which is pretty sweet. Zap! I can have Claude have a go at this, I suppose. Might not be a bad way to take this person down. Is there any... should we really... I guess we should be focusing on this one, though, shouldn't we? Go for an Assassinate on this one. The Assassinate Northern Lethality triggered, but he gets some good damage out on them. We'll have better luck bringing them down next turn. Oh, I need to get rid of you. But in a way that won't get us killed by the hero. Which I think we said last time that we found that Lorenz could do this. I don't really know why the Ballista person says they're going to go after Lorenz only if I go here. Do they have better chances if I'm getting closer like that? I didn't think so, but... Anyway.
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
Zap that. Zap this. Smack that.
Fighting wears me out.
We do want Raphael to be somewhat up front here as much as possible, but is it worth risking the magic orb on him? Probably not. Speaking of, how much damage do you do? Oh, you're going after Petra, okay. Maybe it is worth risking the magic orb on him. And you can just, oh yeah, you can just take this one out. That's probably better. Good. Please dodge a lot of things. Oh god, Claude, no! Wait, we've already been hit by one thing. This is not good. Oh man, okay, maybe the thing to do... What did I give him, the critical ring? We can swap him that. At some point. I should leave him with the evasion ring. I can't swap him his gambit like his battalion mid-battle, so there's no point in worrying about that. I'm just gonna put, I have to have him with this battalion, basically. It did give him 1 more damage, right? So it's basically just enough to bring this down. Not to mention all the accuracy and crit it gave him. But that aside, we probably want a high of... Oh, I gave him the accuracy ring, right, okay. Let's keep him on an evasion ring for the time being. Just taking all of Leonie's stuff, sorry. So I'll leave the crit ring with Leonie, I guess. Or maybe there's some sense to putting it on and leaving it in the convoy so Hoppy can pull it out. You know what would be a useful gambit here would be Impregnable Wall. I don't actually have that one, do I? Can I buy it? I've never ever made good use of it. But now might not be a bad time. I could put it on 3 people. That's probably not going to help, really enough. But it's pretty cool. Okay, trying it this way. Sure, I'm going to murder Edelgard, but I'm going to try and be as pacifistic about the rest of it. You know, control the things you can control, and so on. Zap! One of these times Ignatz is going to lethality that.
I have a plan.
I'm just gonna hush up while I do this because this first bit's gonna be finicky. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. The reason that one wasn't hitting Lawrence before is because the red range I was marked there was the hero's range. The ballista only goes this far, so they actually can't hit him unless he goes in there. That's okay. Now I get it. So I may as well move him this far.
Close for my liking.
He's got a bit more dodge this time, so I think his chances are a lot better of surviving this. I think it was the right thing to do to put him here, though.
So close. Too easy.
It's done.
That's another one. I'm feeling
so close. Too easy.
Nice work, Claude.
Piece of cake.
Excellent work, Claude. Sublime work, Claude. Okay, so I think this turn, priority is get the door open, get Claude over here, have him alert stance that he's basically unkillable. I guess we're not going to get a chance to heal him. No, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we had 4 people swap him forward... Oh, we'd have to do a lot of killing to let that happen, so I think we better... It can wait till next turn, probably. Your chances of hitting this one's in the back here with only Shamir are not... Well, they're not the worst, but I wouldn't really risk it, probably. Let's get this door open with you. I think that's probably what we were going to do with you. I don't actually really necessarily need to kill everyone here, as long as I can stun them long enough that we're not going to die before next turn, because... I think we're basically saying that next turn we're going to finish this, so... I did kind of like having Claude on either side of here, because then we only need to swap him once. Things are less congested. I suppose if I had him here, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't need to swap him at all if I get him here. Or indeed here, but he'll probably be harder to get alongside in that case. Like, there are very few people who can actually reach that far before all this is gone. We'll move him last, maybe that makes the most sense. Raphael taking 31 damage from that magic orbs. They're probably going to go after him again, because that's good damage for them.
Still in it.
Which means I can have him, as long as he's not risking any damage to himself, probably I can have him do whatever this turn. Ooh, he can inexhaustible now. That's pretty sweet. Pew! Pew! Nice. About time. Hilda could probably finish this off. Is it better she do it with, this? Oh, she can't. Maybe a gambit's in order here. Yeah, that's the stuff. Incoming!
I've got an idea.
Nice one.
Can't afford to slack off.
Don't know why I didn't give you a sword to improve your dodge, but never mind. You're actually pretty good with your dex and all, so Soul Blade here. That is a doable move on Lysithea there. Probably what I'm going to do at this turn is run up here and assault troop and then run back, so that we can make sure this archer isn't going to try anything funny. Let's give that a go. Boosh! I got the hit on it. Where do I move now? Where am I not going to be in the way? I'm at full health, so it doesn't really matter which side I go, probably. Oh, well, I idiotically left my normal sword on, so I better go somewhere where I can support someone anyway. Which means here, basically. And I was doing that so that you could do this Soul Blade here without worrying about getting shot by the sniper, so that seems worthwhile. Hey, yonk!
I've got no time for mercy.
Door key. Toss that over your shoulder, don't need that. Ah, interesting. This person now only has a 0% chance. So maybe wait, do they get linked attacks enemies? I didn't think they did. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oracles? Yeah. Oh, wow, hey, I forgot you could do that. You're mean. Get out of here.
All this violence. And for what?
We want you close by so you can pass him the... Oh, no, I left it in the convoy, I guess. Doesn't matter, we can put you here and you'll probably survive some stuff. Let's maybe have someone else take on this. Where's your silver sword, eh? Go for the assassinate there to improve your dodge chance. Doesn't really matter because you're not going to get killed by the ballista anyway. That probably lets you bring this down with one hit of something, right? One of these will be a crit. There we go. Oh, that's not enough. Ah, well, that was dumb.
Make a difference.
A predictable success.
Sorry, we still got all pulses, so let's just pulse that. That's fine. I need Ignat's close at hand here to stride next turn. So I may as well have him break shot while he does that. Why not? This is a tough mission. Tougher than I remember, actually, so for sure go for Parthia break shot. Get used to that power of weapon, and now Leonie will very easily be able to take it down with even one hit from a training sword.
How about a
Oh, they miracled it.
Hey, look at you.
Oops.
My orders?
You listen. Get the hell out of here, man. What does it take to get you gone?
All right, who's next?
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay, so we're in a pretty advantageous position here. If you could get rid of this one... Oh, not quite. Can you... Oh, you're not far enough to Soul Blade, I suppose. If I had him here, and we're assuming he survives with Alert Stance, which I am assuming, I just need Ignatz up there and Raphael, right? And then, I guess, Hoppy. That can all be arranged, I think. So I will have him try here. He's dead if anything hits him, but hopefully with Alert Stance Plus, 128 is meaning basically nothing's going to take him down here. Yeah, there are things that have chances, but I think we'll try it a few times till we get lucky, you know? Marianne, keep close at hand so you can do some swapping shenanigans next turn, but don't get so far in there that you get hit by both the artilleries.
I don't inform.
Sorry to skip through your dialogue, Edelgard, but I want to move this along a bit. So really, basically here, what we're really at the mercy of is if Claude gets all these dodges, I was about to say. Right, didn't expect that. Let's do this in a slightly different way. I'll have Ignatz rally his speed. I think at this point I'm just going to try and... I'm going to try the same... I'm not going to change my tactics. I'm going to try the same thing over and over again, just burning my pulses as I go, in aid of rejigging the odds. But like I said before, if it... I might change my strategy if we get a little farther and it turns out that Claude is just dying every single time here. It might make more sense to put him back like here or something and then just swap him a few times next turn. Actually, that would probably be a lot easier, wouldn't it? I'm going to do that. We have enough people here that we can just... between swaps and whatever, we'll find a way to manage this. Watch them miracle this too. Okay.
You're really tough.
Because we got the door open now, and that's really the important thing. Like, they're going to start running towards us, but Claude moves through them, so it doesn't actually matter as long as we can clear enough space that he can walk far forward enough. Let me just get through this turn for that reason. Okay. I had to do... Oh, wow, Raphael really got hurt by that stuff. But look at his... Oh, no, this one restores HP. I thought it was his goodie basket coming in handy. Okay, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. I need to swap them 3 times. It can be arranged. I'm going to start with this one. Okay. I'm going to rally... Oh, we have to bring down this one in the back at some point. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to take the time to rally you now. Actually, I can just say keep out of the way if I just do it with the Gambit, which is the same effect anyway. So go for that.
Appreciate it.
What's my strategy?
I need to fuss with your gear, and then swap you, and then get out of the way, and I can do all that with my the way I've got my fetters drone me. So I'm gonna just put away my gauntlets there. Give you this crit ring over that evasion ring, and I'll even just put that evasion ring away now, and then grab whatever. What did I put away for that? The gauntlets. And now I go combat art, swap, and I get myself out of the way because we need some other people now to. Oh, we also need to stride you at some point. Could probably manage that last. I think so.
I can't die yet.
It's not part of the plan, so we go zap with you on that.
You lost that one.
Okay, sorry, just think this through. Am I doing this right? I'm not missing anything here, I don't think. So I can do the stride now. I don't think it actually matters, particularly in what order I do it at this point. Stride you now. Get one more swap on you. Bring you up here. Let's give this a go. I challenge you, Edelgard. I mean, 71 and 75, that's pretty good. Only a few times of that, and I'm certain we'll make it. Let me just run. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's okay if I go under here, right? They jumped out of the way for me and everything. They were like, oh, excuse me. Sorry, right. There we go. Sorry. Hi, you guys are Edelgard's troops. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna head on by if that's all right. You at ease. You're doing great work. Edelgard. Sorry about this. If I could, I would have had it some other way, my friend.
Your ideals. I understand they're not so far removed from my own.
That's what I understand, too.
But without sufficient knowledge of this land's suffering, I can't entrust Fodlan to you.
Perhaps. I dare say it's true that I don't fully understand the history of Fodlan. Still, I've seen many things in my life. Don't worry. I'll finish the job for you.
Yeesh. That's cold, man.
Hold a grudge if you must.
And that's all she wrote. Sorry, Edelgard. Had to be done. Ow! Sword hurts! I'm sorry, I keep picking the routes where we have to kill you. Next time won't be like this. Promise.
It looks as though my path will end here.
How'd you get down from the throne? Did we kick you down the stairs? Oh no. I'm sorry if so.
My teacher.
Mm-hmm. Get that sword.
Your victory.
Can't Raphael do it?
Strike me down. You must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand.
Oh. It's the feels every time, man. I'm sorry.
I wanted to walk with you.
I wanted that too. Oh man. It gets sadder every time I see it, actually. Oh. Sorry, Edelgard. Hey, at least Adu's okay. You can see his legs over there. Okay. Oh, that's so sad. Dang it. Even after thinking about this mission for like an hour, it still hits so hard. Bah, so stubborn. Okay. Gotta outro. Can't sit around here crying about that forever. If it's any consolation, I think Claude will finish the job for you. I think the world he's dreaming of is, as you say, not so far removed from your own aspirations. Poor Edelgard. But I'd rather not end on that note, so let's carry on. Not Swanky McGee. Let's carry on there. Sorry. For all the snot and tears.
We were only able to beat her because of you.
I think that's patently untrue. It was basically all you, buddy.
This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for.
Yeah, ditto.
Never mind. It's over now.
It is. At least we saved Adu and didn't kill too many Imperial soldiers. Although I don't know if Adu will be able to find any peace.
The important thing is that we won.
I guess.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial general asked me to give it to you.
Is that right?
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
I know who Hubert is, Claude. Oh, I guess Judith doesn't necessarily, but...
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass.
You and me both.
That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark.
Well, I'll give it a shot, you know.
I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas.
Sorta?
Their allies yet live. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge.
They sound fun. Wait. Oh, their allies yet live. Okay, I thought you were saying Monica and Tomas were alive, and I was like, nah.
If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world.
That seems probable.
I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius.
Oh, did you? I detected it as well. It's pretty hard to miss, as a matter of fact.
I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts enclosed.
It's funny because it doesn't actually look like there's anything on the note, so he just forgot to actually attach the coordinates.
There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that.
Well, that's a bit intense, but I mean they are pretty on the side of kill everyone in Fodlan, I guess. I appreciate that Hubert had the integrity to write this down here. Edelgard would never have.
Lastly, while I cannot say
not that she doesn't have integrity in other ways.
The Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors. And the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Damn right.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind. You were a better man than I believed you to be.
He was a good... Hubert is Always surprisingly a good dude.
So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those
Indeed,
who
indeed.
slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them.
If you believe Hubert's letter. But no, we've seen evidence of that as well. I agree also.
The allies of Monica and Tomas. Well, we knew about them already.
Right you are.
I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who are these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one. Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought.
Let's ask Rhea about it.
Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
Yes, let's! So with whom did he encrust? Oh, hi. Hello, it's me, Hoppy.
Is this a dream?
Guess we found the secret chamber.
I've longed to see you again. All this time. Is it truly you?
Dang, they had you locked up in a room that has like a million floodlights in it. Truly vile. I've never noticed that her ears are kind of pointed. Huh.
Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man.
Yes, that's enough with the words of flattery. We've got some questions for you, Missy.
Thank you for supporting the professor. And for rescuing me. Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Sorry, we can all blow smoke later. Let's talk about the important stuff, he seems to say.
What is this about?
Forgive
The
my
children of the goddess.
Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big. Something terrible.
Maybe.
They use blood for their wicked magic, and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please, tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
The wielder of the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Well!
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
After she was dead, he made it out of her body. How did he get the Sword of the Creator?
According to legend, God has gifted him the sword to fight against the evil gods.
And according to Rhea right in front of you, she was already dead at that
I
time.
do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu, but he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices, and those accomplices are those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis, and this time they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with
Because he desired the destruction of... They desired the destruction of the church.
Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you, and I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please rest for a while.
Scott's probably being a bit more good-natured about this than I probably would have been. I probably would have been, like, grabbing her by the shoulders and be like, tell me everything! But this is probably the right approach.
Let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
Aye, Skipper!
We must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
And like I said, we'll give it a shot. I mean, who knows how powerful they are underground. Shambhala? That's a scary-sounding name. It's probably a scary place.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess.
We will. Aren't they the people of Xanadu?
She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive?
Must do. Flame?
If there's something special about her blood, we can't rule out the possibility. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I long to see.
I think we're still pretty close, Claude. What site is that? Stupid question.
I've told you about my dreams before.
He hasn't stopped talking about it for like years.
From the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan.
Man, I bet Edelgard would have liked to see that too.
There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Almyra, or countries even farther east there too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the sight I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away.
No joke. I feel that.
But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
Indeed. And I reckon that's where they'll give us a save point. And that'll be the end of the chapter. No, I'm wrong. Sorry.
You mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
So they say.
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
Oh, uh-oh. Sorry about it.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Gerald? And the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies. And the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my blood? They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
And it does sound awful.
That's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think it was ever on the table.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Mercius.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
Yeah, well, but I mean, do we really want to just live in fear of more Javelins of Light flying down at any moment?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
It's our responsibility as the victors.
Since Edelgard can't do it, I guess it falls to us.
They were trying
She can't do it in her own route either, as it turns out.
Plunge Fodlan into war. But we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.
Home stretch, in other words. Let's all just politely nod about that. Yes, indeed. Now, save point. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Again, I'll keep saving to this one till I get a chance to do a head count. But I'm pretty sure we managed that one just last time without anyone dying. Even though we skipped out on a bunch of cool extra resources and a bunch of experience that we could have gotten from that mission, I'm happy we were able to save to do and not kill too many people and find a cool way to bring down that boss fight also. Most importantly. Oh, that really snuck up on me. I was about to say I usually don't expect to cry on a repeat playthrough. But then I realized that I cried last time in Asher Moon as well at one or points or another. And I remembered that there are certain scenes from The Last of Us and from Shadow of the Colossus and from Metal Gear Solid 3 that make me cry every single time I play those games without fail. So you know what? I don't know why I expected that. I was silly to expect that, but hurts, man. Hurts. Friggin' hurts. The real tragedy at the core of most Fire Emblem games, really, actually, but this one especially, is that most of the people are sympathetic. There's no one who's entirely wrong and no one who's entirely right, and no one whose solution is obviously the worst one, I guess. You've probably heard me say, and I'm fond of saying, that Edelgard is the most right and Claude is the least wrong, because sort of, even though Claude is very willing to use violence to achieve his ends, arguably even in some cases a bit more than Edelgard, I would say they both have a pretty high value on human life. They both place a pretty high value on human life. And Claude's objectives, I think, the reason I say Claude is the least wrong generally is that I think his objectives would have been able to be achieved without as much bloodshed as Edelgard's tactics. You know, if we're assuming that his plan would work, once he came to power, he would destroy the walls, and he would start by letting Elmira in, and then eventually build Fodlan into a place where borders were an old joke. And with Claude's ability as a leader and everything, is a totally viable plan, and he wouldn't have had to kill anyone. He wouldn't have had to set foot on a battlefield for that, in theory. You know, maybe, but not as much as this whole war. But I tend to say that Edelgard is the most right because she's the one who has the most direct understanding of and connection to the problems at the core of this continent, I suppose, because she understands that as long as you place some people on a pedestal saying that they're closer to God or whatever, which is stupid, although in this case it is literally true, there will always be a power imbalance and everything, which is, I would say, the crux of a lot of Fodlan's issues, and so that's why I tend to say that she's the most right, because I think getting rid of that system will be the thing that fixes the most things, but her step one is to blow up a school, so it's like, nah, I think Claude still probably got the less bloodsheddy way of kind of doing it. Claude and Edelgard being rivals is a thing that hurts especially, because as Edelgard says, they do really want the same thing, and I think could achieve the same things without their goals really crossing exactly. I think it's a matter of time and place, because the Alliance is already founded on the Church of Seiros and everything. A wrench is thrown into that if you start destroying the church. But Claude there's no love lost there for the church. He doesn't like them anywhere near, he's upset with them basically as much as Edelgard. Not quite as much, but approaching as much, because he understands that they keep secrets from people and control their flow of information, and he understands that their value on crests is essentially racial elitism, because no one outside of Fodlan has those. I don't think. Generally speaking. Did they team up in Three Hopes at some point? I feel like I heard that. Anyway, I can't wait if that's the case, because I would love to see those two together. Well, not romantically, but sure romantically, but I meant more just fighting for the same cause. With his master tactics and her sheer force of will, that would be an alliance to remember. Anyway, I've talked for a long time, because I love this game, in spite of what certain episodes of this playthrough would indicate. That's all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Kid Icarus Uprising. Yes, indeed. Last time on Kid Icarus Uprising, we had aliens. You know what's happening this time? More aliens. So, buckle your seatbelts. And that is all for now. Thank you so... Oh, sorry, I'm very sweaty. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! So neither lantern's flame should have been flickering in the wind in the first place. She seems pretty tickled, Nick. I don't remember saying anything funny. I failed to see what you wish to prove here, but very well, I shall refine